Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. What's up, everybody? I took a space trip. Yeah, so when I said I was going out to lunch, apparently that turned out to going out with my buddy Marco. We went out to lunch, went back, filled out a job application for the Home Depot call center. That was awesome. And then I went over and played hockey with Gary and all that shit. Dude, this was crazy. That long walk, that was a vacation. I just got home. I just got home and we're just going to have lots of fun chatting it up because that vacation was necessary. Anyways, how's everybody doing? This is probably like the first post in like 3 days. I think I'm doing good. I'm recovering. Good stuff. Maybe, no, 2 days. 1 day. I don't know. It's only been 24 hours since you last seen me. Who the fuck cares, though? It's just me. But thanks for watching. Oh, yeah. I got my chocolate shit. Look, when I was on an adventure, got me dirt cake. Walked out to Winco and got me some dirt cake. Boogity, 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 boogity. Man, I should just like stay off social media more often. That was nice. That was a vacation. Yeah, that was a vacation. Now I'm back on social media. It's like a drug. It's gross. Ugh, I just thought about that. What if I just turned off the video right now? You'd all hate me. No, you'd be indifferent. You're just viewers behind a screen that haven't said anything, so I still don't know who you are anyway. But, anyways, free will is definitely a factor to what I just said as well, so that's another lesson. But, I'm going to talk about the mushrooms and the Smurfs that lived in them. The mushrooms had little Smurfs in them. You know, Papa Smurf and that, like, one, like, actual chick Smurf had a lot of, like, babies. Shit, that was crazy. But that's Smurfing. That's Smurfing into another conversation. See, you can remember that. I don't know. I'm not even going to remember this video. Because I'm going to delete it. So I'm saying whatever the fuck I want. Fuck banana. Banana. And let's hear about the Illuminati. Illuminati. Okay, so that's a spicy one for me. I don't talk too much. I do. I don't talk about the Illuminati. I talk about the alumni. Okay, well, anyways, the Illuminati is definitely based off of, you know, dark secret past passed down from generations, and you know what? It's honestly just a group of people that are controlling the world because, you know, the Illuminati that everybody likes is actually the people that are already in control, and that's my take on the situation because, duh, if the Illuminati are all powerful, boom, who the fuck is controlling everything? Boom, the same rich people that everybody keeps complaining about, boom. So why are these people in control, the ones that we seek help from? Now, what if you wrap your mind around that? It's a little bit of a flip-flop, so, you know, get educated here on that one, because there's all and any possibilities in any entire universe. So, get ready. We're going on a joyride right now to, like, different sides of situations. How about that? Like, for instance, you got hit in the head with a ball. Was a dude trying to hit you in the head, or did it hit you on accident? You had to choose to be mad, or, you know, or react, you know, peacefully, like say, hey, it's okay, or if you're bloody, go home in a hospital, but whatever, that's a different story. But, you know, you get to choose how you react to that situation that you did not know how it happened. So you have 3 choices right there. One of them, you know, less likely to, you know, prove anything except for a good bill. But anyways, you know, you could choose to be nice. Just choose to be nice if you get in those situations. It generally, you know, it just doesn't hurt to throat punch someone if something goes sour anyway. Right on point. Just testing you. Good stuff. Fight the reptilian agenda. Well, reptilians, yeah, we're all lizards. I said we. Oopsies. Yay. No. Yeah, they're pretty crazy. There's a nicer breed that's more militarized with us, and then there's a bigger breed, and the bigger breed is actually really bad. And we've had people on the moon. Why do you think we don't go back? But why do you think NASA just dropped 2,000 HD images of Mars, let alone the moon? You know, they could be showing us stuff from the moon on a constant basis. But you know, well, who am I to judge? Because, you know, I'm not the one getting paid to hide all this or not bring up anything when I'm on the news. So this is like another fake news story. And thank you. I do know my stuff. I definitely like to talk about conspiracies because, let's see, we've got an Anunnaki. That's another breed. There's the grays. There's a tall gray. There's a small gray. Generally, they're not good. The smaller ones are not good. Very strong, very capable. Tri-grip. There's a purple one. That's the one that abducts your babies and stuff like that. But, oh, shit. Let's talk about Mars. Mars is awesome. Hold on, guys. We're switching up to Mars. We're switching up to Mars. Sedona is a rock feature on Mars. And Mars, has many conspiracies about life on it already. Alright, let's base off anything I say today, make your own decisions. We're talking about life on Mars. Obviously, first of all, Sedona, it's supposed to be faced like a human face, and you can see it from the satellite. Now, scientists back in the day said it was just light and shadow, but the light and shadow effect actually, we took it from something we learned from Egyptians on here to put a mirror on an image, and it's something that we did in a similar species. You put a mirror on the image of Sedona right down the face, it becomes a lion. What do we have in Egypt? Sphinxes. And so we learned that through hieroglyphics here, but we've hidden the knowledge. And now the next step about Mars that I want to teach you guys about is that right angles, even in the old documented pictures, there's still some that leak through very clearly with right angles, and that is what you see on a square. Like, look, I'll Vogue for a second. That is right angles right there. Those are all human-made. There is no way that you could have right angles made in nature because it's too solid. A 90-degree angle is just too damn solid. I guess the other things that we could look out for is there is a solid, through my research, I've noticed that the images are usually toned down. These new ones that NASA just released of Mars have actually some color into it. Have some color into it. Anyways, the color is fantastic, but why are they just coming out with it now? Why were they hiding this till now? And who's also in control, bringing it back to the Illuminati and stuff like that? Like, there's secret orders to hold all the information. So if I want to connect beginnings, conversations with the Illuminati to what I just said about Mars, I will do so gladly because that is the information keepers. And if there was something other than what you're already thinking, something that we haven't even come up with to put down in a book, well, then that's something to think about because there's alternate realities all around us. And we are all from one sane being and mind. Now, what else do we want to talk about? There's like one or two more people in here, like popping in and out. Conspiracies all day. I don't do political conspiracies. I try not to, and that's a lot of them. But that's just because I don't do politics online. But I do sometimes. Fuck a hot Cheeto. He's not even hot. He's just orange. Nobody knows who I'm talking about, right? If you know who I'm talking about, just write it down there. Anyway, so other than that, gravity. No, philosophy. Philosophy. Let's do that. Let's do philosophy lessons right now. So philosophy, we have many ways to look at things, and I've already taught you some of that with what we've already been talking about. So bringing that back in, I've talked about perspective, how you look at things. Okay, what I want you to do as a test, or I'll just do it here. Look at this. What is that? That looks like an M. Okay, that's perspective to one person. If you were above me, it would be a W. If you were beside me, it would look like a 3. You know? Wow, Mom 303. And if you turned it upside down, it would be Mom. And if right side up, wow. So, however way you look at things, it may be different for everybody else. So that is something that I know about perspective. You have to understand the boundaries between people's minds and what they see and what they know, and you have to flow with that. You have to be centered with yourself enough to know that sometimes their perspective of you might be different, but they might not just know you. Their perspective of people may have to take time. You have to understand. You have to give people time to grow. Time is another big thing with philosophy with me. I like to study about time because honestly, time, there is none. There is no time, really, if we really want to think about it. All it is made up space. You mean, if you want to get technical with it, time, you know, the time we measure around the sun, we have 24 hours a day, it's broken down, very scientific. Yes, but if we didn't have those science rules, if we were in a different reality and didn't have those rules or anything, we would just have nothing. And that would be the same thing, kind of, as no time. So, anyways, time is actually precious. Time could be shared with any given moment at any given time in the universe, but it's never given back. It is never given back. So you have to remember that any precious moments you have in your real life, think about it as your day-to-day life. Say, maybe you don't do something, but you only have so much time in your life and you want to do these bucket lists or these good deeds or these anythings before you go. Understand that time is precious. Spend every day like you want to live it for the rest of your life. Spend every day that you want to keep going on, and make sure that you work together with the people around you, because if somebody shares a moment with you, that is no longer just time. That is a gift. That is a perceived message of bonding with mental capacities, with mental anything, you know, and that is a beautiful, beautiful subject right there. Just the mental bondage when you know, share a time with you. Does any of this make sense right now? Does any of this? Sophie, is this making sense? Whatever. But what else can we talk about? So we talked about time, perspective. Fuck. Let's see. I don't know enough about gravity. See, the thing about philosophy is if you try to learn everything, what's going to happen is you're going to get stubborn and say that you know everything. I don't know too much about gravity. I know Newton's law, you know, everything goes up, goes down. I know that. I know certain things about literature. I really want to get into writing, but that's just, you know, I have to get into those modes and I have to take my time and have to see where my mental strengths could go along the way. So my whole life will be an experiment, and maybe if this account never gets deleted, you know, one day somebody could dig it up because technology is so beautiful. And they might not just see some goofy guy. They might not see that. They might see the guy that he turned into over time through patience and time and perspective on the reality that goes on with him every single day. And that's what I want to do. Now, that broken down might seem like why I keep calling it philosophies or whatever, because they're my goals. They're life achievements for me. So maybe my philosophies are, once again, not your philosophies, but we're all here and we're all singular with whatever philosophy you have. So without saying that word again, you understand that we all make up a good denomination of just the randomness that is our lives and the people around us. Why would we ever want to fight with our neighbor? Why would we ever want to, you know, not lend a hand to somebody? Do we have something better? A lot of the times people fall into that path. They fall with something better. And then they just keep on sinking in and wanting more and more and more, and they get entitled. Entitlement is something that's very hard to break with some people, and I feel sorry about that, because people really, you know, they lose sight of the real goal, which is, you know, to bond together when people are so divided now. And that's part of another thing that I've been noticing, is that, and again, you know, I shouldn't talk about that. I'll just say this: when people are divided, they tend to not think very straight. If two people are fighting within a circular bounds, they can't think straight. They're all focused on fighting each other. Now, where's the bigger picture here? You know, so if we're all constantly divided, who's, you know, doing the real things, who's, you know, doing the real stuff? Like, I don't talk about government, but loosely I'll just say, you know, we're all fighting each other and not loving one each other, which is what we are intended to do. And we're all fighting and not realizing that humanity is just a human, it's just a skin. If you play video games, it's just another skin. If you play anything else, you know, we're just a different mod of everything. This is fucking crazy. We fight over it, and we're divided. And then he gets to do all this shit, and then he gets to pay people to not say anything. But it's not really him bringing up that we could go into IAC. You know, but that's just craziness right there. So, without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If anybody has anything else to say, let me know. I want to shut this down pretty soon, but that was a lot of conspiracy shit. I could talk about Bigfoot if you guys want. Anybody want to hear about Bigfoot? It's right there. I forgot Bigfoot. I don't care how people judge me. I know I'm smart. I know I'm smart. So it's just a good idea to just live your life like you know it is and do whatever the fuck it is that makes you live your life. Alright guys. Peace.